Have you ever wondered why some women stop chasing, stop explaining, and just disappear? Not out of pain, not out of weakness, but out of something far more powerful: self-respect. There's a woman out there right now, maybe it's you, who stopped begging to be seen because she finally saw herself. She doesn't post to be admired. She doesn't dress to be desired. She doesn't speak to be accepted. She simply exists, fully, and that's what unsettles people. She's the kind of woman who no longer needs validation because she's become her own answer. She wasn't always like this. She once loved too loudly, gave too deeply, waited too long, for texts that never came, for promises that broke before they even began. And one day she looked in the mirror and didn't recognize herself. That day, she decided to stop waiting, not for love, not for closure, not for anyone. She disappeared, not to be missed, but to be found by herself. And what she discovered in that silence was a version of herself no one had ever taught her to love. A woman who doesn't shrink, a woman who doesn't chase, a woman who doesn't need to be chosen, because she chooses herself every single day. They called her cold, but she just stopped burning for those who never brought warmth. They called her too much, but she learned her power was never meant to be palatable. They said she'd die alone, but she realized, better alone than half-loved. This woman doesn't reject love. She just refuses to lose herself for it. She wants something deeper now, a connection that doesn't ask her to dim, to bend, or to fit. She'll wait. She's not in a rush. Because peace is no longer negotiable. She no longer proves. She no longer explains. She simply is, and in being, she teaches. Not with words, but with presence. To the woman who chose herself, your strength is not your armor. It's your softness that survived the war. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are the beginning of a new story. One where love doesn't hurt, where presence doesn't fade, where you don't have to beg to be met. This isn't loneliness, this is evolution. And she is just getting started.